What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, CLA. I always get emails or messages. Oh, CLA, like it's a magical fat loss potion. The king of all non-stimulant fat loss agents. Well, let me tell you this. It's not. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you how you can utilize non-stimulant supplements to help you burn fat, and my top 3, including one bonus that you should probably take. But anyway, let me get straight to it. So CLA is a type of polyunsaturated fatty acid with both CIS and trans double bonds. In other words, CLA is technically a trans fat. However, trans fats found in nature are not like trans fats found in foods that are vilified. They're actually not bad. They're innocuous. They're not a big deal. So numerous studies shows that industrial trans fats are harmful, while those found in animal foods are not. So here's the bottom line. Here's how they got it. In the 1950s, they moved from more grass-fed beef to corn, pellets, whatever. And in that time, they found an increase in cardiovascular problems exponentially. So that's where they're like, hey, wait a second. We have some problems here. So we're not the only country with that issue. In fact, they've seen the things in ancient Egypt, where when they move from grass-fed or cows fed what they're supposed to friggin' eat, they had some issues with the fatty acid content. In fact, CLA is 300 to 500% higher in grass-fed cows than grain-fed cows. So most people already get a lot of CLA in their diet. The average intake in the US is about 151 milligrams per day for women and 200 milligrams for men. However, it's important to note that the CLA found in foods is different than the CLA found in supplements. The CLA found in supplements is made by chemically engineering safflower and sunflower oils, which are unhealthy vegetable oils. The linoleic acid is then turned into CLA, which is conjugated linoleic acid, via a chemical process. It does not have the same health benefits as those found in natural foods. It has been shown, though, that CLA can cause some significant fat loss in humans. The studies referenced by Tonalin, the patent holder of CLA's claims, show tremendous results, tremendous benefits. Why? They're in rats. While animal studies are a huge step in the process of finding out what works and what doesn't before conducting the studies on humans, they are not the end-all be-all and should be taken, for the most part, with a grain of salt. So it has been demonstrated to improve body composition and a reduction in body fat, and sometimes can increase muscle mass. But don't worry, there are 3 studies I will cite down below that show that CLA have absolutely no effect at all. So what claims does Tonalin make? I'm going to read this straight from Natural's website, and they sell a Tonalin. This is from their CLA. CLA is recently recognized supplement derived from safflower oil. Again, not natural. And we've noted the difference between natural and the artificially derived CLA. Years of research at the University of Wisconsin indicate that CLA may help partition the way energy is stored and utilized, in animals mostly, which may result in a reduction of body fat and increased muscle retention. Tonalin CLA is the only patented form of conjugated linoleic acid. It's found in a variety of foods. However, for many individuals, changing dietary pattern may have diminished intake for those foods and high in CLA content. Again, pointing to the lack of grass-fed meat. Now, blah, 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 Tonalin is a rich source, blah, blah, blah. So as far as the voluminous literature in CLA is concerned, only a few studies have seen the effects of CLA in vivo. The studies do not reflect dramatic and consistent data demonstrated in animal studies. Thus, their disappointing results and led me to believe that there is no point in using CLA. Thus, CLA is not inherently bad. I don't think it's going to be unhealthy. I think it might have some health benefits, but for the most part, you're just adding calories. So in my opinion, CLA, while you should not avoid it, is not worth purposely supplementing with. So what do you take as a non-stimulant fat burner to increase body fat loss? We have many proven, studied ingredients on the market that can help. Now, Number one, I'd like to say this is not one of the three I'm going to mention, is fish oil. Fish oil is extremely beneficial with anti-inflammation and improves your omega-6 to omega-3 balance, we find. Much as we have a deficiency in natural CLA because we do not have as many grass-fed cows anymore, we also have a deficiency in omega-3 to omega-6. May also add that grass-fed cows do have higher concentrations of omega-3s as well as CLA than their grain-fed counterparts. But I digress. I recommend adding fish oil and not for fat loss per se, but for its other health benefits. So the three ingredients I'm going to highlight are Capsimax, Forskolin, and decaffeinated green tea. Why decaffeinated? Well, because this is on non-stimulant fat burners, and green tea that is not decaffeinated is, well, caffeinated, which is a stimulant. Capsimax is a beaded capsicum extract supplement. So here's the deal. If you were to take straight up capsicum, it would burn. This is individually kind of beaded, so it gets through the areas of your esophagus, so you're not going to burp it up and have fire breath. It increases lipolysis, proven by Boomer et al. 2010, and was found to enhance energy expenditure before, during, and after exercise. In addition to fat burning, it also has been shown to increase lean muscle mass. Forskolin is another one. It's plant-derived and found in many weight management products. Can help those looking to lose weight by improving insulin resistance and enhancing metabolic functioning. Researchers also found that men who supplement with Forskolin were able to increase their testosterone levels while decreasing their body fat. Now, in females, it will not make you increase your testosterone. This is in males. Again, we have different things going on like luteinizing hormones, etc. In addition, Forskolin is a vasodilator and expands the blood vessels, allowing for better blood flow and easier nutrient transport, aka a pump during training. Decaffeinated green tea. What decaffeinated green tea is a source of antioxidants able to seek out and destroy free radicals, and before they are able to do damage to cells of the body. You can expect to see improvement in time to exhaustion while exercising, allowing you to push harder when you work out. Fat oxidation has also increased, aiding in weight reduction, including abdominal fat. Also noted was the fact supplementing with decaffeinated green tea yielded lower plasma insulin levels and lowered blood glucose levels, which means that for those of you looking to control your insulin, which is a huge part, in my opinion, in fat loss and hormone modulation, it's a huge thing. Anyway, I formulate stuff. I know these are the best three non-stims, so I put those in my Machine Lean, which is my non-stimulant fat burner. In their proven doses, 125 milligrams of Capsimax, 500 milligrams of green tea extract, decaffeinated, 50 milligrams of Coleus Forskolin. I also add in an olive leaf extract, which isn't in my top three, but it's in my top four. So Machine Lean, you only take 2 a day. You're good to go. I take them in the morning, my morning shake. Anyway, the reason I pointed those out is because people are always looking for a non-stimulant fat burner. Why? Because we usually jack ourselves up for training, that we don't want to take a stimulant-based fat burner to add to the many hundreds of milligrams we take of pre-workout of stimulants. So these will help you burn fat. And I say that cautiously. Nothing will cause fat loss. All of these are when done in conjunction with a solid training, exercise, and diet regimen. So be sure that your diet's on point. If you are looking for a diet program to follow, I have one called dropfactorbook.com. That's dropfactorbook.com. Or simply maintain a caloric deficit while maintaining 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, while maintaining 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight, and adjusting the carbs. For those of you on a ketogenic diet, there are many people online who can help you lose weight via a ketogenic diet, which I believe is also a very good way to diet. Anyway, look those up, see what works best for you, and I appreciate you guys watching. Anyway, I'm going to link the studies that I referenced down below, and I appreciate you guys watching. I'm Marc Lobliner. CLA, it's not bad, but it's not worth it. And that's not a game.